Why, hello everybody. Welcome back for another brand new video, and I want to say is Happy Halloween, everyone. Just saying it's Happy Halloween only in this one, not reaction video. So, here's what I'm going to say, and here's the catch. That I'm going to say is Happy Halloween for you guys, for real, in this video. Is Happy Halloween, and we're also going to be talking about the pumpkin names, which I'm going to go on and explain about the pumpkin names. And before I even do get on with the pumpkin names, before I do say anything, is that if you guys did or didn't know, I went to Boise, that I was in the airport, that I had to pretty much go to the airport and pretty much get a new truck at this point, which technically speaking, that I was in Boise basically for like in the hotel exactly in Idaho. That, well, I think it was pretty interesting that I was in the plane, that even though I was getting pretty bored, I was like playing on my iPad and just do whatever in the airport and just pretty much did whatever exactly. And yeah, I mean, the airport seemed pretty interesting to me exactly, but at least I kind of find it was a bit okay in the airport, which was actually alright, specifically in the airport. So, if you guys do consider enjoying this video, like as always, is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified so that you guys will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. And if you do want to see more new videos like this, absolutely go ahead and subscribe. So, about the pumpkin names, I'm actually going to say before we do even continue more with Boise for now, exactly, which we're gonna probably stick with pretty much with the pumpkin names. So, the pumpkin names, yes. The pumpkin names I'm going to say is that, well, in the pumpkin patch, I'm going to be pretty much specific. That I'm going to say is about in the pumpkin patch, I did saw one pumpkin that had a butt crack for no reason, and I'm like, what? Since when did the pumpkin ever had a butt crack? And then I started calling the pumpkin, that I named the pumpkin, I call it the pumpkin ass or something like that. I'm not sure, but I did pretty much named it right there because the pumpkin had like a butt crack or something. I'm not very sure with the name exactly, but I find it kind of a little funny because the pumpkin was kind of a little familiar, which I didn't even knew, but it was just kind of similar to be different with that pumpkin, which I'm like, dang, since when did that pumpkin ever had a butt crack? Because I never even seen that before. And then, of course, whenever that was being swapped, I kind of said was that, you know what? I'm just going to say, I'm just going to kind of swap the pumpkin while I was carving it by any chance, which I was carving the pumpkin, which that's what I was doing, and just get like every single seeds out of it, and then just probably put the candle in there, so that way it'll just probably sit there for however it's going to do by any chance with that pumpkin, which, again, guys, I didn't bring the pumpkin up here because, well, it was going to kind of be a little bit more, kind of a little bit off. Because the reason why I didn't bring the pumpkin up here was because, yeah, I just didn't really feel like bringing the pumpkins anyway. Because due to the fact that, well, I was wanting to, but until things got a little bit harder, by any chance, about like the 27th thing, that I kind of wasn't in a good mood because I just kind of wasn't in a good mood on the 27th because I had so many stress. I literally had stress on the 27th that I wasn't in the mood because, trust me, I just really wasn't in a good mood. And even if I really wanted to say something, then again, it wasn't my fault because I had lots of stuff to deal with in my personal life, anyways. Because at one, I prefer wanting to do things that might be on or off YouTube anyway, whether it's like inside or outside that I'm doing. Again, I just really wanted to do what I want to do that is best for myself. That's just it. And I still do care about my fans, due to this day that I still do care. And again, I'm not going to explain about a different topic about with money because I really am not going to, because it's going to give me a little bit more of a headache anyways, because it's going to bother me until the day I'm already dead, which I'm not. So I prefer wanting to move on with this topic and just move on and just step out of it anyway, because I just don't want to get back in there anyway, because if I was myself and if I was ever a winning or honest person, exactly for a dude, exactly that's a man, well, I'd rather stick out of it and just stay off of it anyway. Because, again, people would rather have to take care of it themselves. Because, I mean, there's like millions of people who have money. Millions. And I'm surprised that it's just only by saying is like, oh, I have to be the one that's going to pay the money. Which, again, I'm not going to, okay? Like, there's millions of people. Literally millions. Because I'm not going to go on and explain an entire amount of shit video for like almost whatever the minutes is going to be. So, again, I'd say this. I would rather stick out of it. Okay? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Okay? I'm just tired and tired. And after when I got back from Boise, that's all I got. When I look back on my Discord, there it is. Not one single good thing to me. Not one single thing. That's all I'm saying is BS. And I mean, it's just so ashamed that I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. That all just because I wanted to do something fun for a while I was outside of YouTube. Literally outside. And that's all I get. Mean negatives. So low. So low. Which I'm not okay. So, sorry if I just had a bit of a hard time with myself, guys. I just really went to Boise, and I just really specifically was in Boise, and I just had to be in a hotel. Well, I pretty much had to enjoy myself watching scary movies. That is pretty much either Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, or pretty much Halloween itself, which, again, currently it was just like rather like three of those other movies, which I didn't see Chucky or Pennywise in the TV anyway, which I didn't see those two anyways. They were just only like three when I was watching Channel 36, which that's what I was watching, so yeah. Anyway, back to my point of the topic about the pumpkin names is that, well, in my next topic of the pumpkin, well, I think it was more likely a Trump pumpkin. Like, it's pretty much like a different pumpkin that actually pretty much has like the five letters of the name, and then pretty much however I was like, that would actually be pretty nice for a change. But naming a pumpkin that actually looks pretty good. And I'm saying is like, you know what, how about if I'm picking that right there? And I said was like, okay, I'm doing it. And then that's when I have to say that, well, it was kind of carved, which was nice for that pumpkin to be carved, and in a good way, without kind of messing up the carves on the letters of the pumpkin, which was kind of okay at least, but it was alright with me, which was actually okay. And as in, for example, that, that's just all I'm saying. And plus, who am I voting for? Well, it's obviously clear to me, anyways, that I'm saying is TRUMP. Okay? Five of those letters, I voted for that anyway. Literally. Don't care. So, anyway, that's all I'm going to say because, I just don't talk about political stuff anyway. I just don't talk about most of it all the time. I mean, I say whatever I want. Again, I'm just saying that I prefer pretty much the winning side. Not losing side, but winning side only. So, yeah, I just don't talk about political stuff anyway because I know it's going to kind of be a little bit of a hard challenge. I know. And I understand that fully. Again, understand that. But like I said, this video isn't about political anyway. This is just isn't about that. So, pretty much. If I were myself, let's just get back to my point of the Halloween topic anyway. So, I just wanted to say his happy Halloween before I did got back to Boise, after when I had to go on for a long drive. Seriously, like literally like 10 o'clock at night. Like last night was literally 10 o'clock before heading back. Pretty much like a 6-hour drive. Which at this point, pretty much, like considering whenever I was even back, which I'm pretty excited that the red Ram truck is finally even here, which, I'd say is finally. And also by any chance, I may will talk about the other old truck that's probably going to be, what I'm talking about, probably going to be sold anyway, since like, oh, it's going to probably be sold anyway. And then as in for the red Ram truck, is going to be pretty much awesome because I've always liked red. I've always liked that color, and I've always stick with that color. And also, if I still didn't like red, what was even my favorite color, I'd say green. Because I kind of would say green would be my next one, which wasn't even close. So you're welcome. And I mean, it's just about time, guys. I mean, it was really about time that I prefer picking a red Ram truck. Like, it was just about time. Like, it was actually about time for once. For a different color. Just actually for one time. That's even a better choice to say. And even though sometimes I may have like a different tone of times whenever I'm okay or not so much, but it's kind of sticking a little bit to the middle, which I'm being completely fairly being honest into these points. For what I'm saying in this video is that, well, yeah. And also, there will be a video coming soon of me talking about like the truck that I did got the photo exactly on my phone, which I did screenshot it anyways from pretty much in the garage. Well, pretty much it completely is outside, so again, it's going to be a little bit of a hard explanation, but trust me, I may actually talk about it sometime in another video, but just for now, I'm kind of going to be a little bit calm myself down because you know what I'm talking about, because I had lots of things to do with my personal life and a lot of things from outside or inside because I was kind of mad. I just really wanted to like pretty much just be relaxed and pretty much be a free man and relax. That's all I wanted to do, okay? It's already what I want to do. That's just it. So, if you guys do understand what I'm talking about, then just please understand that I, myself, pretty much me, as Devin-Foxy remastered, just pretty much wants to be outside from YouTube, or maybe that there will be a few videos from there and there, and that's all I'm going to do. Just spend my time on my separate channels because I would rather be feeling very much better on the other side over there. Because at this point, whenever I did take a look on my Discord, on my group chat, I was so pretty much disappointed. Like, I was so disappointed. Like, I've never seen in my entire life of existence of my life, like 21 years of my life, or again, 22 or whatever, but I'm gonna say is that I have never seen so disrespectful things I had ever seen in my chat, in the group chat I'd ever seen. It is yet again disgusting, so unbelievable, and I mean, people, my fans, should know this better. Other than just trying to say, it's like, oh, let's blame Devin-Foxy for something, yada yada yada. Which I know it isn't about that anyway, but all I'm saying is that I don't have money. And how much times are we going to explain this? Huh? How much are we going to keep this going? Because I mean, certainly for me, I want a break. I wanted to stop. I wanted to say this one question is that, am I rich? No, I'm not rich. I'm just a regular dude who makes content for a living, okay? I literally make content and I don't do money, and I prefer making videos for free. That's all I'm doing. Okay? Capiche? It's over. Done. And if this continues again, I'm actually seriously going to come on out and say the screaming part out loud and say is stop with asking me with money. Okay? I'm not going to go on and do this anymore because I am just done. Because I'm just really am done. Because I mean, seriously, is this what I get for being treated this way? Is this what I get treated for this way? And also, glad to be noticed that my eye, by any chance, was bugging the hell out. Okay? It had this line that seriously, I am so dead tired. Okay? I'm dead tired out of my ass for being picked on. Okay? I don't like being picked on just because I have a different opinion, just because people have. Okay? Seriously, just please leave me alone. That's all I asked in my Discord group chat. That all I ever said is just leave me alone just because I have a different way of expressions. That's just it. And if you don't like it, then stop talking. Seriously, that's one word. That's all I'm saying is stop talking. And if anybody doesn't like the way how I'm speaking, then stop talking. That's all I said. Okay? Like, I know I'm having a hard time to just breathe and breathe out because, again, I'm trying to control what I'm trying to do in my life. That's all I'm doing. And again, if I keep getting this away, if there's anything that happens again on my Discord group chat, I'm gonna have a real big talk with my people right now. I will have one talk, huge talk, that it's gonna be disrespectful and so yet again not cool. Okay? I just want to have a good time, a good Halloween, a very appreciated Halloween. And if anything else is gonna be happening again, we're done. There'll be no more group chats anymore on Discord. That's it. None. Literally none. There'll be no talking. There'll be no coming back onto that chat anymore. Okay? So, I know sometimes I've always been trying to be respectful, which I have been, and I've already had been a man. I've had. Okay? I have maturity. That's all I said in my entire life, that I will be serious and there will be a few things I won't. Okay? So just respect me as a human being. That's it. Done. So, I know that there is going to be a few things that I would say that I'm just being honest. That's just it. So, let's just get to the point of me saying is that, yeah, I'm going to say hopefully on November 5 that I'm going to say that he's going to win anyway because I'm voting for him to win anyway. Because one good fact, I prefer that to happen. Because one, he's going to win, and that's all I'm going to say. Because at this point, it's a big, amazing landslide. Don't get me wrong, it really is. But still, again, not talking about political stuff. Still not. So, without that being said, guys, I really am gonna probably be like making like either like two videos and then one video coming for like a few weeks that I may actually will get prepared to be talking about some videos that I might actually start on with and go on and talk. Which at this point, I don't know how I'm gonna probably be doing the filming outside or maybe just do the filming inside or whatever, but it's going to be impossible or not that I might at least do it or something, which I'm not very familiar to do, but it's going to be something, you know. It's going to actually at least be something. So, without that being said, guys, I know that I had a hard time to do with my life, but just remember that I really wanted to talk about this for almost like whatever I'm going to be talking about. And I mean, I don't usually talk about my Discord all the time. Usually, I just don't really mention that anymore because I really just don't mention it anyways. I mean, if I were to say it anyways, I would rather say it in reaction videos. But however, that is pretty much what I'm just trying to say. So, again, guys, let's just try to relax and try to have a good Halloween and then just do whatever. So, with that being said, guys, thank you guys very much for watching this video. And I know that I had to get some stuff out of my chest and say the words I have to say and get that fully explained. So, without that being said, guys, well, I'm Devin-Foxy Remastered. If you guys enjoyed this video, like as always, is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. And if you guys feel free to feel free to add me on Steam, feel free to do that. And if anybody wants to go on my Xbox, feel free to do that too. Or my Discord, feel free to do that anyways. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and the bell to be notified. And if you want to see more new videos that comes on my channel, totally again subscribe. So, thank you guys for very much for listening. And if anybody doesn't want to listen, then just watch my other videos by any chance anyways. Like it's not even that hard anyway to make two choices. It's not that hard. It really isn't that hard. So again, sorry if I had to pretty much make this conversation a little bit more at the 19-minute or at the 20-minute mark of me explaining of however about talking about like the inside or outside of YouTube for what I'm trying to do. So yeah. Anyways, thank you, everybody, and I will let you guys know that there will be two videos. One that there will be a video about me talking about like, oh, it's gonna say bye bye to the old truck and then saying hello to the new red Ram truck, which I'm gonna really like about that truck because trust me, I really am. And what really even is pretty much a little bit stupid is kind of getting rid of the cold thing. Actually, is getting rid of the cold next to the heat of the conditioning. That it kind of sucks. Trust me, it does kind of suck. But at least I actually will kind of like the truck inside anyway because I kind of like that anyways. I mean, I wish it was cold and warm at the same time, but it kind of was my mood for no reason because trust me, I'm not into trucks or anyway into cars. I mean, I know about those, but I'm just not kind of into those kind of things. Which even if I were to want to say it anyways. And then there will be another video coming up soon as well. That there will be another re-uploaded video of me reacting to another re-uploaded version of the re-uploaded SML video. That it will be something that you guys might enjoy. And there will be some talking from back and forward of me probably saying is like, oh, which NFL teams did I not like and which NFL teams did I still like. So that's gonna probably be my opinion, and that's pretty much why I'm gonna say that alone and just say it anyways. And then, as in for pretty much the series of Zombie U, it is still amazing. Don't get me wrong, it still continues to be amazing to this very day. Even though that I might have to continue and try to win to the every ending I might have to do, which that's what I'm gonna do like otherwise, because that's what I'm gonna try to do. So thank you for understanding very much. I really appreciate it. Even though that there has been hard times in my own life, there's going to be hard things in my own life I had to deal with and get pretty much not to be so stressed, but I just prefer to be non-stress free, which means no frustrations at all. Because I mean, I kind of preferred that way. I kind of preferred being better that way. Because so that way I just wouldn't have to kick in my anger a little bit, but I may try if that's going to be another hard reason of going out and just saying like, oh, it's going to be a hard talking. It's going to be a hard thing to do the talking. So, anyways, thank you everybody. Have a good Halloween. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody. And I'm just going to just pretty much relax my nerves. So, thank you, everyone. Have a good day. See you guys next time. Peace out. Sign out, and have a good Halloween. And oh yeah, definitely say pretty much go for pretty much on the vote anyway for like November 5 or whatever. But like I said, I hope he wins, and I hope everything gets back to being shifted back to normal anyways, which that's gonna be a good thing. So one last time is pretty much that. And also, if any of you guys have not watched The Little Hive Mind, I consider go ahead and watch that anyway. And oh, trust me, I actually still agree with him. I will. I mean, I seriously will agree to that anyways. I still will. So, anyways, thank you, and see you next time. And have a good night. Bye-bye, everyone. I'm going to get going for real. Peace out. Sign out. And I do want to say that I'll apologize to pretty much everyone for how much of a hard time I'm dealing with right now in my own life, in my personal life. So all I'm saying is, hope you guys really do understand to pretty much say is like, oh, it's going to be okay. Like, sending like a little bit of positive feedback, a little bit of positive stuff, a bit positive. So again, just don't mind me about pretty much talking about like, however, with me talking about like the politics, which if any of you guys do want to skip through all that too, that's fine. But if any of you don't, that's fine. Either way, that's fine to me anyway. So thank you. Have a good night. Have a good Halloween. And we'll see you next time. Peace out. Good night. And see you later. And also, Devin-Foxy Remastered. We'll see you guys in the next video. Sayonara. Bye-bye.